Yeah, g'day, it's Chriso. So what I'm doing here DIYs is I'm zapping this architrave so I can come into it with my tiles, because I'm about to start the tiling of this bathroom. So what I've got here is I'll just miter these suckers. This is a little trick I learned years ago. You always just zap a pencil line down there the way the miter is going. And you're laughing. It's always nice to do your architraves like this on top of your tile, because you get a nice, a nice clean cut, a nice clean fit with your floor tile. Right, we'll zap those off. Not that way, this way. Oh, put that over there, get that out of the road. What I need to do here is just lift it up a little bit with another piece, because my saw blade is just one size smaller. Make it a little bit shorter. That's one cut. I don't like changing my saw all the time, but in this case I am. Things just moved a little bit as I was cutting, so I thought I'd cut it again, just to make sure it's a good miter. Right, we'll tack it up. I do have a nailing gun, but it comes with a compressor and it's a lot of fluffing around to set it up. Quicker just to do it by hand, because I'm only doing a one-off. Hit that nail in. You don't have to nail it home. Do it, get it pretty close, but then you just use a punch, so then you don't get hammer marks. That one didn't quite connect with the timber. This one will. Right, good one, Charlie. Okay. Flick it over like that. That's the easiest way I find to mark my top piece. There. Make my line. Square it across. Make my line that I know it's going that way, and we're laughing. So I cut it the way the saw is positioned at the moment. I cut this one first. This top piece of architrave needs to be accurate as. On the uprights I could have been a mil or two short. It doesn't matter because you just lift it up off the floor. When you're cutting this top part though, it needs to be accurate. You go right to your line. And then stay tuned, because I'll pull out the laser level, mix up some glue, and we'll start on the walls. Now I've done that because this isn't a super fancy saw and it doesn't show the laser line. On a lot of saws now they show a laser line, so I would have picked up my pencil mark easy. But I mostly use this saw for my aluminium, for my niches and that. It's not very often I'm doing architrave as well. It's just a little bit long, so I'll cut it again, take a little bit more off. Just a little, so I don't know, 1.5 mils. We'll try that. Still a little tittle. it's better to cut a smaller piece off than a bigger piece, because if you're not quite right, you can cut a little bit more off. Right, because this jam is sticking out a little bit, my architrave wants to roll in a little. So I'll show you a little trick. Just roll it out so it's flat. And there you have it, folks. Nail her up. But when that rolls into your wall, it makes a gap up here, because that jam is slightly proud of the sheet. But that's cool, that's all right. When I'm going up here with my tile, it doesn't matter. Then I will put a nail in through there and through there, just to hold it together. It's a good idea if you stick it together a little bit. I haven't got any PVA glue on me, so I'll use a bit of silicone, but I'll keep it to the back so it doesn't come out the front, otherwise the painter will spew. At me. Then you just zap a nail in there. DIYs. Just like that. It holds them nice and tight. Here we bloody go again, standing on a bucket. It's quicker than going to get my steps. That brings your mitre nice and close. With silicone, it holds it there. Put another couple of nails down here. Just to hold my architrave and make it straight. Chippies are a lot quicker than me. They pump it off with their nail gun. But I'm not doing this all the time, so I'm a little bit slower than them. But I'm sure there'd be some slow chippies like there are slow tilers. Okay people, that's it. I've just tacked it. I'll carry on nailing it off later. I want to get into my walls. Stay tuned. This is just the beginning. We'll see you soon. I've got to put the architrave around that window yet. So, but I don't have to do that yet. Sometime today maybe, if I get across there. Okay, see you soon. Woo! Stay tuned. This is just the beginning. See ya.